Boys, it's Derby weekend. We got some big derbies. You got derbies in Manchester. You got derbies in London. It should be a good one. This is Red Card Radio. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whenever you listen from. Thanks for tuning in. Red Card Radio is a weekly look at the Premier League from three friends who support different clubs. My name is James. I support Arsenal. That's Brad. He supports Chelsea. Down below, that's Sean. He supports Tottenham Hotspurs. Sean. Uh, it's
It's down.
it's that time of year. It's North London Derby week. You look
It's at our place.
you looking forward to this one?
Absolutely.
Let's do it. All right. Before we dig too deep into this, if you could ring that sub notification bell, hit subscribe first and then ring the sub notification bell. Drop a comment down below. If you're on one of the podcast sites, give us a follow, rate it 5 stars, do all those things. You don't want to be mildly inconvenienced in any way or anything like that. You want more of us. It's really what you're going to understand by the end of the podcast is you want more of this in your life. It makes you happy. It's funny. It's 3 very attractive men, so you definitely want more of it. So, do all those things really helps. But before we can dig into the games, we should look at the league table because this is the first time this week that we've done this, but we should kind of go over it a little bit. So in first position still is Arsenal, then followed by City. Newcastle are in 3rd. Manchester United are in 4th. Tottenham are in 5th. They are just 2 points behind United, though they've played one more game. Liverpool are in 6th. Fulham in 7th. Brighton and Hove Albion in 8th. 9th is Brentford. Finishing the top 10 is Chelsea Football Club. They are on 25 points, presently 10 points off the pace for Champions League football. Same number of games played as the 4th place team. Second half of the table is Villa, Palace, Leicester, Leeds. Nottingham Forest are in 15th, Bournemouth 16th, 17th is West Ham United, currently equal on points with 18th place Everton, though they have a far superior goal difference of -9 compared to -10. I'm glad you got that. Wolves are in 19th. And then rounding out the Premier League in 20th position is Southampton. The Saints appear to be marching out, not marching in. So that's how.
Well done.
Wow.
Well done, James.
Thank you.
You throwing these dad jokes out
Thank
here.
you.
I love it.
I thought that one was good. And it just came to me too. The Saints marching out. So.
Yeah. And the Wolves are chasing them.
Oh man. We could make some very humorous jokes about that.
Oh man, I do love some good puns.
All right.
We said this podcast was going to be funny.
Hey, if you guys wait a couple weeks, they'll be chasing them through the forest.
Okay. Oh, that's good. I'm here for it. All right. So match week 19. It's technically 11 games because we have a spicy makeup game that you loyal listeners, people who watch this podcast, you guys already watched it.
You saw Chelsea win. You saw Chelsea win. Or wait, we need to edit. You saw Chelsea get that draw. Wait, one more edit. You saw Fulham win, and there was a controversial referee call.
That's right.
Because
that's right. We don't lose around Chelsea without the referee screwing them.
Hey, Sean. Are you gonna break it to Brad that I don't edit these videos? Does he know that?
Actually, I thought you promised.
You don't edit these videos?
No. He doesn't know how to do that. But you also promised our Red Card Radio heads a take on the City Chelsea foul.
I do have that take.
Should have kicked Gomez out.
I do.
Yeah, I do too. Now that I've seen it, you go first, James.
It's a clumsy play. It's not a foul. It's a clumsy play by the City defender. It's not a foul. Ziyech has no chance to get the ball. He is not receiving the ball. It's already in Ederson's hands essentially when he gets fouled. So
when he gets fouled. Oh, there we go. Freudian slip when he gets fouled. Okay, cool.
Okay, at worst fine. At worst it's a foul, but it's not a clear denial of a goal scoring opportunity. It's not violent conduct, so it's not even a yellow card.
It's a foul in the box.
It wasn't in the box, was it? I'm pretty sure it was outside the box. It was
okay, or right outside the box.
And it's a foul off the ball. So maybe I don't know if that's a direct free kick, indirect free kick. I'm not even sure if it is a foul. But again, I'm not even sold it's a foul. The Manchester City player is running, trips on his own feet, and falls into Ziyech. Like it's you described when you described it to us on Wednesday.
You said he fell and tackled him.
Timeout. You said he like fell and tackled, and you made it sound like you wrapped him up.
He did.
You also made it sound like it was around the midfield line and Ziyech had a chance to go get the ball. It was already bouncing into Ederson's hands when the contact was made. There was absolutely zero chance of a play being made from Ziyech. He was 10 yards from Ederson when the ball was being caught, as he's still on the way to on the ground because he's just being tackled.
It's
okay.
It's not.
I'm glad we got you guys' opinions.
Okay, my opinion is it's not a foul.
It's not a foul.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so getting back to the people in the future, because we're in the past. Fulham and Chelsea. Sean, do you think Mitrovic is in this game?
Absolutely.
I kind of feel that we have a Mitrovicization in this match as well. I think Fulham's won this game. What do you think has happened in this game, Sean?
I am thinking back to yesterday, and I think Fulham won too.
Brad, what do you think has happened?
I guess we'll see which one of my 3 predictions I made. Mitrovic probably gets a goal, but I think Chelsea wins.
Okay.
All right.
So
all right.
I think it's a game that Chelsea will get up for, and
I mean
Chelsea has to get up for a game to compete.
You would hope so.
Yeah.
But so for you today, Friday, you've got Villa and Leeds on Friday. Oh, excuse me. And then on Saturday, kicking off, we've got the Manchester Derby, Manchester United and Manchester City from Old Trafford. That's at 7:30 a.m. I think this is going to be a much better Manchester Derby than what we got earlier in the season. Brighton and Liverpool, that should be a good one. Everton, Southampton, that should be a good one. That's what, Sean, what is that one? Is that a
relegation 7-pointer?
Is that a relegation 12-pointer? We got Forest, Leicester, Wolves, West Ham, Brentford, Bournemouth, and then on Sunday we've got Chelsea again. Chelsea are playing Thursday, Sunday. Chelsea, Palace, Newcastle, Fulham, and Spurs, Arsenal.
I liked it better in the first half of the season when I could say promotion, commotion.
Yeah,
that was a lot better.
Well, the problem is that they weren't promoted. Neither one of those teams.
Yeah, that's why I liked it. I liked it better when I had a cool name, but like relegation situation doesn't ring as true. Maybe we got to find a better term for it.
Relegation got to be
separation.
I don't know if you want to go with rhyme or if you want to go with alliteration here. Because promotion, commotion is rhyme, but you could be alliterative, and that would be interesting as well. You've got a
relegation rumble.
Well, that's not even alliterative.
Yes, it is.
Rel rum.
R&R.
Just because it's R&R doesn't make it alliteration. You have rel.
We both said yes, it is.
Yes,
it does. About 2-3, 2-1 here on this one.
It's loyal listeners. Please tell James that he is literatively wrong.
What's the timestamp on this? 8:40, 8:30.
Please. Alliteration means that they start with the same 2 consonants.
Oh,
and then there's
the same 2 consonants. Relegation and rumble start with the same 2 consonants.
R and R.
You said the same 2. It's about sound. It's not specifically about the letter.
Yes, I was speaking about the R and R.
Okay.
Like the 2.
I'm not. I'm fairly certain.
They have matching consonants.
Not 2 in each. Yeah, it's matching consonants. It's not. And then there's a different word for matching vowels.
Alliteration definition. Let's go.
The occurrence of the same letter or sound at the beginning of adjacent or closely connected words.
Thank you.
So you are both technically correct on this one, same letter or sound?
I think the sound is important. I think the sound is more important necessarily than the letters. I think the letter is a requirement, but I think the sound is the definition.
No, the sound is referring to honor and on, where they make the same sound, but one has an H and the other has an O.
But those words aren't alliterative.
Hey guys.
Yes, they are.
Welcome to Red Card Radio, your weekly
Yes, they are.
English
Are you
podcast.
trying to you're trying to tell me that the word honor and on are alliterative?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, they are.
Catherine, my sister, I'm gonna send this to you. Please let me know in the last minute and a half about this, and you are going to define this for us. You're in charge here.
Yeah. And there's a different word for vowels when they have the same letter to start the word.
I know what that word is, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. Obviously, you know what that word is too.
I passed 8th and 9th grade math.
Which derby do we want to
English
dive
or whatever.
Into? The Chelsea Palace, the real London derby, or Spurs Arsenal, or United City?
Let's get United City out of the way.
Yeah, let's do the Manchester derby. The first Manchester derby was a disaster. I forget exactly how much City won by. I forget what the score was in the reverse fixture, but it was about 1,000,000-0. That was the game that Eric Ten Hag didn't bring Cristiano Ronaldo on out of respect for his career. That was the party line after the game.
6-3, and they scored 2 goals in like the last 5 minutes. I just pulled it up.
Yeah, United had 2 garbage time goals. It was 6-1 for the longest time. Yeah.
Yep.
Do you guys think? I'm gonna ask. In your both of your answers are going to be no, I assume. But do you think United have a chance in this match?
Brad?
I think they have a better chance than what they did in the first game. But do they win this game? No.
I think they win it.
Yeah, I'm not prepared to write off Manchester United. And I said this to you guys 3 months ago when Manchester United started stringing games together. I was like, I think that this is a different Manchester United team. And I still think this is a different Manchester United team.
I hate to say it this way, but I think the cancer's out of the locker room. He's in Saudi Arabia. I think they're ready to rock now. I think Ten Hag's got them ready to go.
Yeah.
Now he doesn't have that locker room voice undermining him, and everybody's on board.
I think City could play their FA Cup team and they still win. But they played against Chelsea and they still win this.
I think that
if they disrespect them like that, they're getting blown out of the water.
Yeah, I think that United. I think you're vastly underestimated. All right, Brad. Do you think Chelsea would beat Manchester United right now?
No.
Oh.
All right. So North London.
Yeah, I think it'll be a good game. I think I'm gonna be excited to watch that one Saturday morning. Do we just want to go to the North?
I know he wanted me to say yes, but no, I don't. It's Chelsea right now.
Brad just basically said that City's B team is better than Chelsea.
That's probably true.
That's what
yes. That's what he just said.
You just said, do you think they would win right now? No.
Associative properties. I learned that in math. Learned the other stuff in English.
As of right now, I said yes.
Okay.
At this point in time, yes.
All right.
All right. So North London derby. The last one ended 3-1. Is that what the last one? Last one ended
3-1 after, wasn't it? We got a red.
Yes, Emerson Royal was sent off. That's right.
Yeah.
How do you think Spurs? Do you think how are Spurs going to beat Arsenal?
Not have a red pulled on us.
That's it.
That game was going to end. That game was going to end in a draw had the red not been pulled.
I disagree, but
we disagreed when it happened. That was my sentiment. I felt like we were building momentum, which would have kept us in the game. We disagreed when it happened. That's okay. We haven't been playing well, but the good thing about being a Spurs fan is knowing that your team typically gets up for big games. So
yeah,
that's unfortunate when we play bad teams because we also get down for bad games.
Yeah, there's nothing. The North London derby is always cagey. Doesn't matter where Spurs are at in the league. It doesn't matter where Arsenal are at the league. It's always going to be a game that the teams get up for.
This is always the game that I wish we didn't have Eric Dyer at center back. I want him to be center defensive mid so he can be cagey.
Interesting.
I don't want him. I don't want an important piece of our defense, especially in a 3-man back, to be Eric Dyer, because he's gonna start to feel that emotion and he's gonna do something dumb.
Eric Dyer.
Yes. When he's in center defensive mid, he can be dumb. He can be Xhaka. He can be the brute. He can come in like a caveman troll and that's okay. And he'll get his yellow, and then he'll back off.
I was gonna say,
but when he's the center back, that's in the box when he does that shit.
Does Dyer before or after Xhaka's?
Xhaka's a different Xhaka nowadays. Like
that's true. That's very true.
Got to put some respect on his name.
Other than the World Cup when he was grabbing his junk, and that's Yugoslavian shit that we don't have any business talking about. Like, that's their business that we don't even know about. We're not privy to know why they don't like these people. You know what I mean?
I mean, I know why he doesn't like the Serbians. It's pretty well documented.
There's a lot of hate over there that we're not qualified to talk about. But other than World Cup Xhaka, Xhaka hasn't Xhaka'd in about, I don't know, 3 years.
Well,
2-3 years.
Let me break something. Would it fill you with joy to hear who the referee is for this match?
Yes.
It's Oliver.
No, it's not Michael Oliver. You would think it should be Michael Oliver, right? No, it's every Arsenal fan's worst nightmare, Craig Pawson. And every Arsenal's second worst nightmare on VAR is Paul Tierney. So this is the least pro Arsenal. Like if there could be, and I think actually if you inverted the two, that would actually be worse. For if Paul Tierney was the on-field referee and Craig Pawson was the VAR. I don't understand how we don't get Michael Oliver for this game. I don't understand.
Because he's doing the United City game?
Is he doing the United Shut? No.
I don't know.
No, Stuart Atwell's doing that game. You know what game Michael Oliver has this weekend? He has the Friday game.
What?
He has Aston Villa Leeds.
He wanted the weekend off, bro. He had some family time. Maybe he had some TVs to mount or something that he needed to help his friend out with.
Maybe he's got a desk to sell. I don't know. Who knows?
I don't know.
Desk to sell, couch to sell, some other things.
Arsenal have been playing exceptionally well. It's time for some referee shenanigans. It's time for us to get some decisions against us. So I think Arsenal should win this game. I think Arsenal's team is better than Tottenham's team. But it's the North London derby. You could have Hyun-Min Son out here acting like he's been shot and fall over and, pull a red card out of a hat against Rob Holding. Or you could have Emerson Royale out here stomping on people's Achilles tendon. You never know what you're going to get.
This is, first of all, whoa, wait a minute now. That was regular challenge. I believe I saw today that it was the 27th anniversary today of Mobb Deep's Shook Ones being released. I think it's time. I know we're getting old. 27th anniversary of Shook Ones. In honor of that, I will say that it's time for Conte he needs to play this in the locker room. He needs to play that song in the locker room because ain't no such thing as halfway crooks. We need to get out there and be some full-time crooks.
I was wondering where you were going with this, and I was hoping that's what you're, because that was going to be my question.
Ain't no such thing as halfway crooks. Come on.
Can Spurs play in the first half? Because even last week when they won 4-0, all 4 goals came in the second half.
Well, then if we're expecting Spurs to not play a lot in the first half, then that's where Arsenal need to win the game. If Arsenal have any hope to win the game, they need to just blow Spurs away in the first 20 minutes.
You've said all year that you are a second half team. You're a second half adjustment team, and that plays into our hands.
Well, Arteta does a good job of reorganizing the team for the second half. But if you look at the game against Brighton, we beat Brighton in the first 20 minutes. Yeah. So if
you gotta come out hot,
if we can beat Spurs in the first 20 minutes, which I'm not expecting to happen, it's going to be very cagey.
It could happen. I've watched a lot of Spurs. It could happen.
It could happen. I don't know. This game feels to me like, I don't know. I'm not very confident going into this game. I'll be honest. If Arsenal want to win the league this year, we have to win this game. If we want to win the league this year, we have to win this game, especially after coming off of a draw against Newcastle in our last league match. And then Manchester United is the week after this for Arsenal. So we had Newcastle, Tottenham, Manchester United. Then we got City soon thereafter. soon thereafter.
Soon thereafter.
So
because you got FA Cup and then them soon after twice.
Yeah, I think we have City midway through February. It's like the 15th or something like that. So yeah, no, this is a game that Arsenal have to win if we want to win the Premier League. So, and I want to win the Premier League. So Arsenal, go beat Spurs. Also interesting that we will have played both North London derbies before we get to halfway. Like both North London derbies will have been played at the halfway point for Arsenal.
I like it.
Yeah. So I don't know,
because they held that last one till they couldn't.
Well, I thought that the Premier League was going to hold that Manchester City Arsenal game for some time. I thought that they were going to hold on to that one until about mid-April, early May, and just give it to us back to back. But luckily for Arsenal, they rescheduled it. I don't know. I think it should be a good game. I'm not overly confident, but
this is a good week of football.
Who knows? Yeah,
there's a lot of levels here. Like Forest, Leicester are equal on points. Everton, Southampton, we already said was a 6-pointer.
12-pointer.
12-pointer.
Yeah. I mean, Brighton, Liverpool.
Wolves, West Ham.
I think Brighton, Liverpool is going to be another good game. Like,
it's a very interesting game.
So
it's a good weekend of football.
Yeah, let us know in the comments below which game you think you're looking forward to. Maybe excluding the derbies per se. But like what games you think are going to be interesting, and also sound off on the alliteration debate in the comments below. That's probably the most important thing. So just to reiterate my point, letters are important, but sounds are also important. Sean disagrees. Sean thinks that only the letters matter.
That is an alliteration. In the definition of an alliteration is letters
and sound.
No, it was or sound. That's why I said honor and on are also an alliteration.
All right. So we're going to find out. Kate's going to drop some knowledge in the comments for us, I'm sure. So if you could leave a comment, hit us up on Twitter. That's at KSBradG. Down below, that's at WhiteHart_Sean. I'm at James Tiffany, collectively at RedCard_radio. Watch some Premier League football this weekend and get back with us next week because we'll be breaking it down for you all next week. And until then, have a good one. Enjoy some football.